I'm Athena Gill, and I'm a teacher at Leon High School, but also I love to cook. That is my first passion. I have a little company. The name of my company is called It's Greek to Me, in which I end up providing Greek spinach pies to Whole Foods. In addition to that, on an as-needed basis, Black Fig actually carries my spinach pies, and during the holidays, my baklava. What I have here for you are just Idaho potatoes, and Idaho actually stay pretty well as far as the cooking methods. So I take the Idaho potatoes, I've already peeled them. I'm going to go ahead and cut them in half. And then what I do is I just make them in thirds, which basically what you're going to get is a nice chunky potato, and it's going to hold up in the cooking process. Since we are cooking them for about an hour and a half, 2 hours is fine as well. It's not going to hurt the potato. You can do it just by a few potatoes if you like, or you can go ahead and do as many as you want. My recipe calls for 10 potatoes. After you have all your potatoes in your bowl, and I'm going to go ahead and just show you what I have. I go ahead and just separate them out for you. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in, I have a cup of olive oil that I've already measured on this. So I'm going to go ahead and pour my olive oil over my potatoes. My hands are washed, and I do like to use my hands. I go ahead and just mix them together in order to incorporate all the olive oil in the potatoes. I used approximately 8 lemons. I just like my things very lemony. Depends on how you like your lemons. So what I'll do is I'll take the first 5 lemons and cut them and of course squeeze the lemon juice out of them. And then when I'm done with it, I'm going to go ahead and take my lemon and I'm going to pour that over my potatoes as well. We also use just a little bit of chicken broth. Now, I prefer to have the low sodium just so I can control the sodium in there, but if you choose to use the full sodium or the full chicken broth, that's up to you as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pour in approximately a half a cup. You know, if you need more, depending on how many potatoes that you're actually cooking, go ahead and pour that over that. Sometimes I use sea salt, and sometimes I use just the regular salt and of course pepper. So as far as measuring out, again, we really don't measure out a lot of stuff. I'll just pour it over, you know, I would say probably about a teaspoon that I'm pouring. And then you can see, once I do that, I'm going to mix my entire mixture of it. Another way that you can do it, and some people end up taking their lemon and their salt and their pepper and actually putting it in the measuring cup, then whisking it and pouring it over. That's up to you. So then what I'll do is I'll pour my oregano over my potatoes, and voila, here we have it. Make sure that you go ahead and put it on foil. Cover it up very tightly, and then when you're done, you're going to go ahead and bake it in the oven at 350 for approximately an hour and a half, 2 hours. Just watch it, but at least an hour and a half. So let me show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven, because I have a batch already made for you. We have these beautiful potatoes that have this gorgeous golden color to them, and you can still hear the olive oil that I've put in there. The juices are still in there, and actually they're sizzling. And if you really would like to also have a little bit of ouzo, and that is our liqueur that comes with our Greek meal, I wish you a happy Thanksgiving and Oppa from the Greek kitchen. Thank you.